Sew Anastasia, and today we are going to sew darts. We are going to sew perfect darts. I'm creating a pair of skirted shorts and there are 8 darts on the shorts. If you haven't checked out my Patreon yet, hop on over, the link is down below. The first thing we're going to need to do is mark the darts on the fabric from the pattern. We're going to have to transfer the darts. So you're going to need some supplies. You're going to need an awl, a pair of snips, and matching thread to sew up those darts. The first step to sewing a dart is marking a dart, so let's mark. And if you don't know how to mark a dart, check out my other video on how to mark darts. So we've already cut out my pattern and I've laid my pattern on my cut out fabric pieces. So here's my paper pattern and here's my fabric. So now what we need to do is mark our darts. Now grab your stick of pins and let's pin together our dart. The hole in our fabric that we created with the awl is going to be the point of the dart, and the tip of the dart legs are at the top of our fabric, indicated with little snips. Now what we're going to do is fold our fabric right sides together and match up our dart legs and our points. Okay, so I've matched up both of the snips for the top of the dart leg. I'm going to go ahead and put a pin right there to hold that in place, and now I want to find the point, and I want to make sure it's nice and straight and flat down from there. So there's the point, and now I like to put a pin right into where the point is. So now I have 2 pins. So now I know when I'm sewing, I'm going from the dart legs to the point. So we're gonna make a little triangle. Now that you have your dart legs and the tip of your dart pinned, go ahead and pin the rest of your darts. I'm just gonna sew 1 dart with you, but when you're working on your project, you wanna pin all your darts and then go over to the sewing machine and you can sew them all up at one time. Today I'm gonna be using the Husqvarna Viking Designer Epic. So I have my machine set to a straight stitch. Okay, so we want to start sewing at the very top where our slit is. So we're gonna go ahead and put our foot down. Go ahead and remove your pin. And now you wanna make sure you back stitch. So come forward a few stitches and now backwards. And now we wanna sew on an angle all the way down to this pin, gradually until we are actually off of the fabric. Okay, so we want to start sewing at the very top where our slit is. So we're gonna go ahead and put our foot down. Go ahead and remove your pin. And now you wanna make sure you back stitch. So come forward a few stitches and now backwards. And now we wanna sew on an angle all the way down to this pin, gradually until we are actually off of the fabric. Make sure you take out your other pin. And now we are literally just about off the fabric. I'm gonna do a back stitch. Oop, come back. And now we are done and we can cut. Our dart's sewed up really nice. It is nice and smooth on the outside. So what is the difference between a good and a bad dart? So a good dart is gonna be nice and smooth at the tip. There's no bubbles. If you feel like you're getting bubbles at the tips of your darts, you're coming off too severe or you're not going all the way off the fabric. So you wanna make sure your dart is nice and smooth. When we flip it over, we can see that it's nice and smooth on the back as well. Thanks so much for watching Sew Anastasia. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. If you're in Chicago, stop by the sewing studio or take a sewing class with me. Follow me on Instagram at Sew Anastasia and Anastasia Chatzka, and hop on over to Patreon and check out all the cool ways you can help support Sew Anastasia. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit that little bell so that way you'll know when all my new videos come out. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!